think we need to get to a spot, again, my goal anyways, to jump back into an ACORx discussion for a minute, is we want to treat, like I want to get a per member per month from a health plan. And for that fee, I am going to provide the basic pharmacy services to begin with, right? Medication synchronization. We use we use the bubble cards here, not the pouches, but we use the VBM Omnicells.
Okay.
Global Factories has a VBM. So we use a multi-dose blister card for our packaging system. But, so we're going to do all that. And then we're going to do these clinical engagement. If they're diabetics, we're going to educate them. If they're asthmatics, we're going to educate them. Social determinants of health and the lower income thing, right? That's a new buzzword. I never even heard the term social determinants of health 5 years ago. Yep. Now every article addresses the fact that social determinants of health is an issue. Yep. Never heard of the acronym before in my life. Now it's front and center with treating some of these people. And I get that, right? Because that's the 20% of the population that cost 80% of the dollars. So, I want to embrace that and figure that out, right? What do I have to offer these people in order to keep them healthier? So then the health plan will turn around and say, hey man, we'll give you a per member per month. I'll give you $50 every month. Mm-hmm. You manage my 1,000 patients that you have under my, in our network that are your customers.
So do you have anybody that you're charging per member per month today?
We do not. We do not. We have the CPSN and PPCN plans that are paying us for some of those services that we would put into the bundle, but we don't have anybody. We've been at the table. They're just not there yet. I mean, eventually I think they'll get there.
So I didn't necessarily mean a health plan. So here's what's interesting, right? I want you to pay me for something that I'm doing for free today that nobody else pays for.
I know. I've been yelled at before. You
got, you take Blueberry Pharmacy and these non-third party models where they have a subscription model where I charge a monthly fee. It's cash today, or it's part of, it's part of concierge medicine, right? So you're partnering with a concierge doctor and say, hey, concierge doctor, instead of charging $70 a month, charge $100 a month and bundle in pharmacy services.
Sure.
So if we can find places that aren't health plans where we can get paid a per member per month, then it's a lot easier to sell to say, I have this product over here that other people are buying, right?
Preferred pharmacies, right? If I can't I lose or don't get patients because when they come here and find out that their copays are $20 instead of $0 at a preferred pharmacy, they're not going to come here. We're talking about somebody that's on a fixed income. That's why we've kind of gravitated to, the Medicare, Medicaid, dual eligible space. Those people they need the most help. They have the least money.
And we need to keep screaming that preferred pharmacy isn't necessarily getting paid less.
Right.
That preferred pharmacy could be getting paid more. And part of their contract says, not only are you going to pay us more, you're going to give the patients a low copay.
Right. And it's
how crazy is that?
I can't compete with that. When somebody on my average patient's on like 10 medications. I mean, so if you're talking $200 versus 20 or 30, they're going to go to the preferred pharmacy. We need to work through that. But in the meantime, we focus on the dual eligible population.
So in that long-term care at home, is there an opportunity to charge them the person for extra services outside of the plan?
I mean, there is, but finding the population that's willing to pay is hard. And you're right, man. And listen, I sometimes, kick my own because I'm like, you're doing this for free and then you're asking to get paid for it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a chicken or the egg thing. Like I got to show some results. I got to get some patients and I got to show some results.
Yeah.
Or knowing who's really going to care in the first place.